this is Ashley with Marshflower Studio. In this video, I am going to be showing you guys how to make a little keychain size chicken. Chickens are fun and cute and quirky, and there's so much you can do with them as far as color. So I just think they're a really fun project to do. If you like the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button for me. Subscribe so you can see other videos as they come out and see all the other videos that I have made so far. And thanks for watching. So for the chicken today, I'm going to be using my worsted weight yarn, and this is one of my keychain kind of size patterns, so I am using a 4mm hook. I've got some white, I've got some red for the comb on the top of the chicken's head, and I've got this kind of golden yellow color for the beak. You can do your chicken in whatever colors you like. I think the favorite color for my chicken right now is that kind of dark charcoaly gray. That one does really well. So to start with, we will have our magic circle, and then 6 single crochets in the magic circle. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We'll pull that tight. We're going to do 6 increases, so we'll have 12 stitches at the end of this row. So I've got 1 and 2, oops, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 9 and 10, 11 and 12. And for our next row, we're going to have 3 single crochets and an increase, and that'll take us out to 15 total stitches for this next row. So I'll have 1, 2, 3, and then put 4 and 5 in the same stitch. 6, 7, 8, we'll put 9 and 10 together. 11, 12, sorry, 13, and then 14 and 15 together. All right. So it should be slightly starting to curve down with that row. Okay, so for rows 4 and 5, good gracious, my apologies. We're just doing single crochet rounds. So you'll have 30 total stitches when you complete these 2 rows. So you can do 15 and 15 or just count to 30. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, whoops, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. All right. For row 6, we're going to do 4 single crochets and an increase, and that'll take us to 18 total stitches. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 and 6 will be an increase. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12 will be an increase, and then 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17, 18 will be an increase. Okay, so for this next section, so this is our chicken's head, okay? The next section we're going to be creating kind of what I would kind of call the backbone of the chicken. That's the best way to describe it. And we have to start by doing a chain 4. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then from that second chain from the hook, we're going to come back in and do single crochets. So we'll have 1, 2, 3 that go back up the chain, and then we'll go in that very next stitch and we'll single crochet around. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. Okay, that was the last stitch that we did here before we started making that chain. So that's where we ended. This is the new beginning of the rows. Okay. In the next row, we're going to do 3 single crochets. So 1, 2, and 3. We're going to do an increase. And then 5 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and an increase. Then you're going to do a single crochet and an increase, 2 single crochets and an increase, 4 single crochets. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do another increase, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we have this. This is our little tail back here. We have our nice little head. Now that you know where the tail for our chicken is going, if you're going to use safety eyes, you can go ahead and pop those on. I am actually going to do that as well. I've got my little box of assorted small eyes. Yeah. So make sure my tail is positioned towards the back. And looks good. You want to make sure that you leave enough space kind of in here to sew that beak later. So I'll pop the backs on these two eyes here. And then we'll keep going with the rest of the body. Some of these things are definitely harder to get on than others. All right. There we go. Eyes back out of the way. So we're going to do rows 9, 10, and 11 in just single crochet rounds. So that was one row. One more row. And as always, our background ambiance is brought to you by the Tiny Tornado Toddlers. So I've got my 3 rows of single crochet now, so you can kind of see this cute little chicken butt. I've got little chicken head for our next row. We're going to be doing some decreases. So we'll have single crochet. We're going to do 3 decreases. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to have 4 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have a decrease and 2 single crochets, another decrease, a single crochet, another decrease, I have 2 single crochets and a decrease, single crochet and a decrease, and a single crochet and a decrease. Okay. Next we're going to have a decrease, single crochet, and we're going to do 2 decreases right here under the chicken butt, and then 14 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. All right, and we're going to have single crochet and decrease, and it's going to take us down to 12 stitches total. So we'll have 1, decrease on 2, 3, decrease on 4, 5, decrease on 6, 7, decrease on 8, 9, decrease on 10, 11, decrease on 12. Okay, so our last step is just to do the 6 decreases to close in the bottom of our little chicken here. But we're going to go ahead and stuff our chicken. Again, you want to make sure that you have enough stuffing to make sure that your chicken keeps its shape, but not so much that you are, causing holes where you can see your stuffing through. A little bit more here. It always amazes me how much stuffing you can put in some of these things. All right. So I'm going to do my last 6 decreases here. And I use this little tail just to tie a knot at the end. If that's not something you like doing, then just shove it inside. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then I'll do a slip stitch. I'll cut our yarn. We just need enough of a tail to close in this bottom hole. So I'm going to go front loop only from the outside towards the inside for every stitch. There we go. I'll pull that tight. I'm going to tie my knot. And then I'll stick these tails back through my little chicken here. Makes a nice clean finish on the bottom there. Trim that off. So that's our chicken body. Got a cute little shape to it. They will sit, if you want to sit them, you know, on a table or a shelf, they will sit. They won't fall over. We're going to do the beak, which is very, very simple. It's 6 single crochets and a magic circle. And we'll join the circle, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'll pull my circle tight. I'm going to join with a slip stitch. I'm going to cut off enough string to sew it to my chicken. And I'm going to pull those top loops kind of down so that it's kind of a little deeper shape here. So we've got where our magic circle actually is up here, and then I'm going to pull those loops, instead of being flat out around, I'm just going to pull them kind of towards the back, and that's going to make my beak shape. So we'll sew this on here. Just right in there between the eyes or just below the eyes, wherever you think it looks best. And you can make this little chicken and do them in other colors. So you could make it red and have it be a cardinal. You can make it blue and have it be a blue jay. You can do it in brown. and I've actually got part of my pattern written so that you can add a little tummy circle. So if you wanted to do it in brown and then add a little red tummy to it, so it could be a robin. Alright, so I'm going to go under this and then tie my beak. Alright, and we'll stick our ends down through our chicken, kind of hide those out of the way. Trim that off. So we have our little chicken and our beak, and you can of course stop at this point if you would like. I am also going to show how I do the comb for the top of the head. So if you want to add that to your chicken, we're going to use some red. And in a magic circle, this was the easiest way I found to do this. I'm going to make my magic circle. I'm going to do a single crochet, then I'm going to do a half double, then a double, and then a half double, and a single, and then a slip stitch. Okay, so we have this little raised ridge here. I'm going to pull that tight. Actually, I'm going to cut it off too. Cut it off so you've got enough string to sew it to the head. I'm going to pull it tight, but we're not joining it. So we kind of want to keep this bottom, I'll hold this a little bit closer. We want to keep the bottom of this a little bit flat. Okay, so I'll sew this right to the top of his little head here, and I'll do that in just a minute. And then I'm also going to show you how to do wings if you want to add wings to your chicken. So our wings are pretty simple as well. We're going to do a magic circle, of course, with 6 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll pull that tight. And then in the next row, we're going to have 2 increases. So 1, 2, and then we're going to do in the same hole a half double, a double, and then a half double. So first we do our half double, then in the same hole we do a double, and then we're going to do another half double in the same spot. So you have 3 stitches in that one hole, and then you're going to do 3 more increases. They're just single crochet. So there's 1 increase, there's my second increase, and there's my 3rd increase. And then we'll just slip stitch under that next stitch. We'll cut our yarn so we can sew it to our chicken. Pull that through. And then you've got this cute little wing shape that you can sew to the side of your chicken. Okay. So the last step, if you want your bird to have a different color tummy, we'll say, or breast, as it were. I'm gonna do this in white because I'm gonna make a blue jay in a few minutes, and I can put this white tummy on my blue jay. All right, so we have our magic circle. We have 6 single crochets in our magic circle. It's 4, 5, 6. We're gonna have 6 increases, so 12 stitches total. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 9 and 10, 11 and 12. We're going to do our single crochet and increase row, so we go out to 18. So 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8, 9, 10 and 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Then we're going to have an increase out to 24. So increase in 2 single crochets. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14, 15, 16, 17 and 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. All right. So in our next 3 rows, we're going to do chain 1, and we're going to turn our circle over and do 4 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we'll chain 1, turn, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Chain 1, turn, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to chain 1, and then we're going to do 2 decreases. So there's 1 decrease. There's our second decrease. And if you want the edge of this to be a little smoother, you can do single crochets or slip stitches. I'm going to do slip stitches. Kind of down the sides of these rows. And I'll slip stitch around. tiny tornadoes are getting talkative. Almost. All right. So I'll fasten this off, pull out enough yarn to sew it to the body, and it'll get sewn kind of like this. So this is just if you're having a body color that needs to be different from the belly color. Okay, this is just if you want to add an extra color for the belly. But otherwise, there's your chicken, this little beak. You can add the little wings and the comb to the top. So I'm going to finish the video out just by sewing these on. Remember to hit the like button for me, subscribe so you can see all of the other videos that I'm posting. Let me know your thoughts, your comments, suggestions, anything you'd like to see me make in the future. And thanks for watching. Sounds like they're in there having fun together. I'll make my other wing in just a minute and get it sewn on. I like to sew the wings so that there's still a little bit that can kind of flap up, give it some dimension there. But that is our little chicken for today. So thanks for watching.